Stryker presents Making Healthcare Better in India, powered by CNBC TV 18.
Hello and a very warm welcome to this special segment, Making Healthcare Better in India, powered by CNBC TV 18. Today, I'm joined by John Collins, President Asia Pacific at Stryker. As India's medical device market continues to expand with significant advancements in areas like joint replacement, robotics, and imaging, Stryker is at the forefront of these innovations and is leading the way for better healthcare in India. With a comprehensive experience of the Indian market, John is here to share his insights on the current state of medical device sector and Stryker's strategic focus in the region. We'll also be shedding light on how the adoption of the advanced technologies can be accelerated to benefit more patients. John, first of all, welcome to CNBC TV 18. I do know you travel a lot as part of your APAC responsibilities, and you have been seeing the Indian market for a very, very long time. What are some of the trends that have fascinated you about this ever-evolving healthcare sector? And if we were to specifically talk about the medical devices, how do you think that has changed in the last few years?
Okay, well, firstly, it's great to be back in India. I love coming here just because of the excitement and the way that things are changing. And if I relate it to the medtech industry, I think there's a few things that come to my mind. Firstly, that say that India's poised for growth. It really is. And that's the macro population growth. We're now bigger than China. GDP is at 6.8%. So there's a lot of the great things going for India. But then also specifically from a healthcare perspective, there's now more people who are insured. Percentage of GDP spend on healthcare has gone up from roughly to 1.3% to now nearly 2%. So there's a lot of investment coming in.
And unfortunately, challenges are also with the growing medical needs of the population. So you are also looking at perhaps a population that will need intervention sooner or later.
That's very true.
Unfortunately.
And I think actually part of our role is to ensure that there's access to healthcare, quality, high quality, affordable healthcare wherever you are in the world. And that's part of our mission and our values, is to make healthcare better. And here in India, that's what we try and do. And we've been here now for 25 years. Yep. We continue to invest. And we have a large R&D presence here and a large commercial organization, roughly about 2,000 people. And it's growing year after year. We have 5 sites and over 20 R&D labs here.
Wonderful.
So we design here a lot of premium technologies that actually use across the whole of the world. And we continue to invest. And it's great to see actually that our premium brands are accepted by the customers here.
You know, your scientific exchange programs are focusing on joint replacements, robotics, of course, fluorescence imaging across therapy areas. Could you tell us a little about all these elements?
Okay. So we focused on 2 areas, one which is orthopedics and another one which is fluorescence.
Right.
So let me take you through both of those. So from an orthopedic perspective, what we're doing here over the past few days is talking about how robotics, enabling technology, can advance the field of orthopedics. And when you think about robotics, they're actually in every part of our lives now. And it's no different in orthopedics. And with our Mako, you can actually scan, so you can see more on about a patient. And therefore that allows the surgeon to plan more and then be more effective in what they do.
Right.
And we've been leading globally for 18 years now. And that is because of our innovation. We keep on innovating every year, bringing out new applications. And we now have more robotic technology in Asia Pacific than any of our peers. We have over 1.6 million patients that have been using our technology.
That brings me to the next question, which is that considering that robotic surgeries, robotic assisted surgeries have significant advantages, especially in a country like India, where we are talking about doctors being available in tier 2, tier 3 cities, and you know the technology and the reach has to be extended. What do you think will be important for speeding up the process of adoption of this technology?
So currently in India today, about 20% of patients that go and see the surgeon to talk about robotic technology have reimbursement from their insurance companies.
Right.
I think as we continue to have a presence in India, continue to prove its clinical advantage, then I think more insurance companies will actually adopt and allow patients to charge through their insurance policies. Once that happens, I think we'll actually start to see it grow exponentially from where it is today. I do want to highlight, though, in that India today already has the highest utilization when it comes to robotic use across the whole of the world.
But then we are bigger than the whole of the world as well. So, our penetration has to be deeper.
It's true. It shows that the volume's there, but also that the adoption of the surgeons of premium high-end technology is really rapid. The surgeons love this technology. So as the surgeons continue to use it, patients continue to have confidence in it, I think the insurance companies will quite quickly move over and actually allow more patients to access this technology, which is life-changing.
Right. When we look at the healthcare, the overarching sort of theme in Indian healthcare has always been how to get affordable, how to get quicker, more precision-led treatments, and preventive.
Yeah.
Right. What have your learnings been about the healthcare sector in India? What are some of the trends to watch out for? Are there any technologies that are exciting you or Stryker is planning to bring to the Indian market?
So I think, as I was saying earlier, I think India is growing from a medtech perspective, and therefore it allows new technology to come into the market, which is great. And when I think about Stryker's technology that we're launching, we're bringing premium brands into India in a very rapid pace. So there's a couple that come to mind. So we've recently launched something called InSpace, which is for rotator cuff tear. So if you tear your rotator cuff, and if you need an operation, it's generally quite invasive and takes a long time. InSpace is a unique product. It gets inserted into your shoulder and allows that movement to come back. And we've recently just launched that product. When I think about orthopedics, which is why we're here this weekend, we're launching a new stem for the hip. So if you break your hip, or if you're elderly and you have a fall and a fracture, you need a new hip stem. And one of the most minimally invasive ways of doing that is by using what's called a collared stem, which has like a little a surface at the top of the stem to stop it moving around. This is something that we've launched just this weekend, which is really exciting.
Wonderful.
It allows surgeons to have a range of preferences in how they put that stem in, and it's got a huge track record in the States already. So I know that the surgeons are excited about this. And then lastly, when it comes to fluorescence, we've launched our new camera. So we have a camera already in the market called 1688 that can visualize about 16 million different colors. 1788 is an open platform that allows different indications to be added to it, so we can assess the lung, the uterus, your gallbladder, all in different ways, and just allows the utility of this platform to grow and grow. So it's super exciting.
Thank you so much for all the wonderful work you're doing at Stryker and changing completely the narrative of healthcare in India and everywhere in the world. Thank you so much for this chat and for all the wonderful insights that you shared today.
Thank you very much.
And thank you all for watching. News and updates continue on CNBC TV 18.
Stryker presents Making Healthcare Better in India, powered by CNBC TV 18.